In the final day, God will weigh all our good works with our bad works. And if the good works are heavier, you get into God's kingdom. And if the bad works are heavier, you go to hell. That's the basic teaching of every false religion. The devil would like to make us slip into that, and we can think that our acceptance before God is based on our works. All have sinned. It doesn't matter who we are, no one righteous, not even one. Because in the beginning, before we were really born again, we used to compare ourselves with other Christians and think we were a little better than them because we did not commit as many sins as that guy committed. So we're a little better than them. That's how it remains with us. When we recognize some of the truths mentioned in Romans 3, verse 10, for example, there's not a single person in the world who's righteous, not even one. No matter how good you were no better than the worst terrorist. I sometimes say that to myself. I name the worst terrorist I've heard of from the news. And I say, Lord, I know he's a child of Adam. I'm a child of Adam. There is absolutely no difference between me and him. You believe that? You really believe that there's no difference between you and the worst terrorist in the world? Or the most wicked man, or the greatest adulterer, or thief, or murderer, or what you call it? There's zero difference between you and him. I'll tell you, it made a difference in my life when I accepted that. Was he born from some other seed? No. He came from Adam, I came from Adam. What is it that made the difference? The difference is that somehow he got some bad parents, bad circumstances, was born into a religion that taught him all types of wrong things. And somehow, by the mercy of God, I was born to some good parents. And I was born into the Christian faith. And I learned certain things that protected me from becoming, otherwise I'd have been a terrorist. I am absolutely convinced about it. And that has liberated me. You probably need to be liberated. Stand before God and say, Lord, I would have been the worst terrorist on earth, the worst murderer on earth. Somehow circumstances, not my goodness, my parents, my surroundings protected me from that. If you don't begin there, you'll always compare yourself with others. I can say before God today, I do not compare myself with anybody because I began there. So I would encourage you to begin at rock bottom. If you've never done it, do it now.